Have you ever been scared of something? Not because it was dangerous, but because someone told you it was? What if I tell you that fear has stopped people from becoming rich, from finding truth, and from opening doors that were never dangerous in the first place? Let me tell you a story. This is a story about fear and how fear can protect you or silently ruin your life. Once, there was a poor family living in a small village. The family had a father, mother, grandparents, a son, and a daughter. They lived in a small house and were struggling with debt. Inside that house, there was one room that had been locked for many years. The small boy often heard terrifying stories about that room. People said that whoever tried to open the door and go inside never came back alive. Some were said to have died by falling, others by accidents. Because of these stories, no one ever dared to enter the locked room. The boy was always curious. He often wondered what could be inside that room. He wanted to go in and check, but fear of death stopped him. Years passed. The family moved to the city for jobs and education and left the house abandoned. Later, due to financial needs, they sold the house to a new owner. They forgot to warn him about the locked room. The new owner decided to renovate the house. During renovation, the locked room was finally broken open. He stepped inside and noticed something strange. One tile on the floor was cracked. Out of curiosity, he opened it and dug underneath. To his shock, he found a pot full of gold coins and jewelry. He was surprised and happy at the same time. That treasure actually belonged to the old family. But because of fear, they never entered the room. Fear stopped them from discovering their own wealth. The new owner did not know the story. That is why fear did not control him, and he had the courage to step inside. Animals feel fear only when danger is in front of them. Humans feel fear even when danger exists only in the mind. That is why humans suffer more. Fear is not a bad thing. Fear is like a guard dog. Good when it warns you. Bad when it bites you for no reason. The problem is not fear itself. The problem is when fear controls you. You cannot remove fear completely. But you can stop fear from controlling your decisions. Fear's job is to warn. Your job is to decide. When fear decides, life stops. When you decide, fear becomes useful. Fear is your mind trying to protect you. Even when there is no real danger. Just like a small child does not fear snakes. Until someone teaches him fear. Old generations may have created scary stories. To protect wealth from being stolen or wasted. But over time, those stories became superstition, fear, and limitation. Sometimes, the locked room in our life does not contain danger. It contains opportunity. And fear is the lock.